How are you, Ashwin?
Hi, I'm good. Yeah,
Now better than last week?
yeah, recovered.
Okay. So you started
Uh,
going back to Lenovo.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah. So how was your study so far?
good, good.
Okay.
I have done it. I have done all. No, half this time. Everything is done.
Okay, that's good. But um, how is your understanding so far?
Good. Actually, this time I learned a lot more and I got a lot more like clear with codes that before I was very like I understood half of it and half I didn't understand. Now I fully understand the whole thing because of learning the when I do the exercise, you learn, and so I learned how to do some codes that I didn't know completely before.
Excellent. That is encouraging. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Are you able to please
yeah.
make me more
Okay.
happy and see that?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So first one here is the work, the newest one that you gave me.
Okay.
You asked me to do the method to find the most common word. All
Yes.
this I will, of course, yeah, I will comment first. Yeah, this one.
So are you able to, so it takes time to be able to see your screen, but
Oh,
then
right.
are you able to tell me what was the trick here in this kind
Yeah,
of
okay.
code?
So what I did is first I checked whether frequency is empty or not. So I put if not frax, the frequency, then I return nothing. And then I check if the max frequency, I create a variable called max frequency and I equate it and I use the method that we learned, the max in the brackets frequency dot values.
Okay, that's excellent. Okay, and then you
And
managed to
and
get the
then
maximum. Okay, after that.
yeah, so then I got the max value, and then I created a variable called most common,
Mm,
where I separated the frequency into word and frax, and word and frequency,
okay,
using the four word common frequency in frax dot items.
okay.
And then after that, I put an if statement that if the frac frequency equals to the max frequency variable that I created earlier,
Mm-hmm.
uh, then I will append most common with the most common variable. I'll append it with the word that I yeah
Mm-hmm. That is not bad at all.
yeah
Okay, so may I understand from you
yeah.
okay, so um can I know the most common words? It returns what? Does it return a tuple or it returns most common word only?
Yeah, no, it only returns the most common word.
Okay.
And yeah, so just the, like, for example, the example I put here is I created the dictionary Ash 4, then Bob 2, Mike 4, Nick 1. So it will return Ash and Mike
Ash and Mike. I
because they
mean,
both have 4, the
aha,
value. Yeah.
okay,
So,
okay,
yeah.
understood. But actually, if you see the exercise definition for this
Yeah.
word that occurs, he said that we need to return a tuple. So the tuple is a list and an integer.
Oh, oh.
Okay.
I mean, it is returned into in a list because the most
It's totally
common
fine.
is a list.
Totally fine. Yeah, it's true. It's totally fine. But since there is another exercise that we're going to take to use, and we're going to use the function or the method that you already created, most common words. So that's why we need to return a tuple because we will use this tuple on a later stage. So what you're doing is correct. That just that you need to return how many times. So you need to find a word that occurs the most, which is you already done. You use a list for that, but you need
Hmm.
to also return the highest frequency. So the high frequency is that the frequency that you already um, what when you are storing here, you are storing the word, but the frequency, we don't know anything about it, right? So we would
Right.
like to know the word that comes with the top frequency. So what is this frequency? So you need to return it as in the line 382. Do you know how to do that?
Okay. You can see my
I can see your
screen.
screen. Yes, definitely.
Okay. Okay. So can you repeat? You want me to also print the frequency?
Yes, you need to return, not print, but just return the frequency. So it means that on line 382, you
Right.
also need, and this should be in a tuple. It means that it need to be just like that. Look.
Okay. So can I return both most common and frequency?
Yes, definitely. Yes, you're able to do that.
So if I just return this also, or should I return just this, or should I return them? Like if I return this, let's say I take this, and how would I do it? Do I just put a comma
Yes, a comma,
like that?
and the output, yes, and the maximum frequency, yes. So this and most common. So actually, you're able to use this because this is
Oh,
you already know.
we already
I mean,
know.
yes, or I mean,
Yeah.
when you do here, frequency will keep changing, but you
Right,
already actually
right.
testing the maximum frequency for here.
Oh,
So
right.
so you are
Yeah,
able to, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So
Okay, but
now see
right.
what is the output. So now you see
I
that you
see.
return Ash and Mike, and two
Yeah,
of them actually have a maximum frequency of 4, right?
yeah.
Okay. So that is actually good. Yeah. You've done it
Okay.
excellent. Okay,
All right.
share with me, please, what you have done on the other exercise.
Okay. Now it's down to business. This code was very okay. So I should start with the read file.
Mhm.
So here it is.
Are you able to put your screen to full screen, please, if you don't mind?
Is it
Or
not
is it
full
full?
screen?
Is it full or no? Wait,
For me.
let me try. Yeah, it's okay. It's done from my side. Yeah.
Okay. If you want me to make it bigger, I can make it bigger.
No, that's fine. Yeah, it's
Okay.
okay. So we stop here.
Okay. So basically what I did is first I created the student's dictionary. Then here I'm just checking if the student file actually exists so
Okay.
that I don't try to open a file that doesn't exist.
Okay.
And then after that, I continue with open, and then I open it in read mode, right? And I I name the file object as file,
Mhm.
and then I do for line in file. So I will loop through every single line in the file.
Okay.
So and
Show me
then
where is your file.
my file is here. Now it's this was some examples I used, but now it's
Okay.
empty.
No, never mind. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's
Yeah.
good.
And then
Mhm.
yeah. And then so I just did here. So first I if line strip so that it will get rid of all the space and like if I have the slash n and everything.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then here I made it into the thing. So I got the last name, first name, ID number classification,
Okay.
and I equal it to and I split the line using the comma, so it will be into because like the format of this is like this.
Yep. Yes.
So I use the
Clear.
split, so it will change each. So this will be the last name, first name, classification, and
Excellent. Okay. That's
So
good.
it will
And
it
what
will
is the
split
idea
them.
behind your code here?
So now I have identified each variable to its own. So for example, last name now in the dictionary, because I use the student ID number, and then it basically like now I have each values separated. Last name, first name, classification. Yeah.
Okay. So it
And
means
then I
that
also
so this will be like having a keys
yeah.
with ID number.
Basically, this will have technically a dictionary, like the key and a dictionary inside. Like it will. it will look, for example, it will look something like this. It will have, let's say, 1, 2, 3, and then on one side, and then here will be this whole thing. So this whole
Okay.
last name, first name, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you are able to read that. Okay. So how are you going to write that?
Okay, yeah, okay. So the right to file, okay. So
That is yeah, that is good.
here, of course, I have an error if else there's no file found, because if it doesn't exist, then I have an else
Did you
statement.
test that code?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
It's okay. No
And
need, no
then
need to remove it. Yeah. Okay, that's good.
okay. And then here is basically the same thing. I do the same thing, open with student. And here I didn't use this because you will already read the file before you write. So I think it's not needed. So then I use the same thing with so that it will automatically close the file for me. So I don't have to use file close, because if I use with, I won't have to. And then I opened it in write mode. And same thing, I file object as file. And basically I just wrote into the first, yeah, I did here, I separated student ID and info from student items. The same thing I did with this.
Okay.
Yeah. And then so I have here the file, right? And I just wrote, the each. Yeah.
Okay, and I can see, yes, so you're referencing info, which is
Yeah.
the dictionary, right?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
like, it's very weird because it's like a dictionary inside a dictionary.
Another option that you could have done is that you can actually make a list. So it means that you have a key. So let's assume that the key is one, and then for that key you make a list of whatever. Yeah. So it doesn't need to be a dictionary inside a dictionary. It can be also a list. So you're able to save information as a list inside. So, but it is your choice.
Yeah. But I think when it is in a dictionary, it'll be easier for me to call, like when I'm viewing students and when I'm adding, viewing,
because
and
yes, it's
searching.
true. You will be just using the key, and it will be much easier. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I understand. Okay.
Okay. Then here with add students is quite straightforward. I have the input for each, enter last name, first name, ID number, and then I just add it into the same ID number. I just put it in
Okay.
Quite simple. Yeah. Then I ask if
this is adding a new students, and it looks totally fine because it's similar to this. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Very similar to that.
May I understand that if you would like to put a condition here, how you can do that instead of writing true?
Oh.
So you are using true and break.
Yeah, true and break.
Okay. Then if you don't use true and break, if you need to put a condition here, how you can do it?
Could I use this as my condition? So if for example, if another equals y, then it will input, and if it equals n, then I break or something like that.
Why not? Yeah.
False. Yeah. But I just found this to be the simplest way.
Yes. Well, true is not recommended by many seniors and in many syllabuses. So that's why yes, I know it's easy, very easy, but it is not recommended. I mean, you will find a lot of seniors and books does not recommend using true and break. So, and yeah, I can't say that, but since I see it, I have seen it in many syllabuses. I personally use it, but I mean, the way that they keep explaining it in syllabuses, I would recommend, and books, I would recommend not to use that. So I just want to make sure that you're able to change true to another condition. So how can you do that?
But how come true is not used by?
It's not recommended. It's not recommended as a how to say, a good common practice. So it is. I mean, I don't say that it is wrong. It is not a good common practice because for readability, if your code is big, the people will never be able to know where exactly you break your code. They have to search for the break inside. But if you put a condition, with a variable, and then based on the condition, then they are able to actually check if the condition gets false or change it from true to false, then they will know. But but here they have to search for a break inside, and if the break does not really work fine, it means that this loop have a potential to keep running forever. This loop, while true, runs forever.
Right.
Until the break, I mean the condition that you put on top of the break, of course. If it doesn't happen, it means that your loop will run forever. So that's why they said it is not a common practice for that specific reason. Okay. So now tell me, if I want to put a condition, how can I do it?
What if I do this? Let's say I do while another equals to while. And then over here, I just create the variable another and I equal it to y.
Yes, you can use it. Yes. That's no bad. Yeah.
And then so if it doesn't
equal
y, then it will.
Yes, then it will work. Yes. But then you need to go. I mean, okay, so you see here the checks that you have done here with the if. So you are moving this check. So I recommend using lower also here.
Well, I can improve my. So use lower here.
So your condition here is perfect. So you use it. Yeah.
And then I won't need this.
No, you don't need that anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I would say this would not work just because of your quotation.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. And then you can continue explaining, please.
Okay. Yeah. So then that's it with this adding student. Then view student, which is I think
can you please correct your indentation issue? And I believe.
Oh, right. Sorry. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you can continue, please. View students. Okay.
Yeah, which is I think the simplest one where you just here is if student, if there's I just check in case there's nothing, and then so then I continue with a loop where I separate again the student items into the ID and info.
May I know, are you able to use lens? Did you ever try to use lens or len with students?
Oh.
Did you try to do that?
No.
Can you try to? Yeah. Okay. Can you go up? Oh, never mind. Never mind at the moment. I would say later, once you complete checking the code with me, so you have created a dictionary just now in the previous exercise. You put Mike and you put Ash, right? So this is a dictionary. Am I right?
Yeah.
So later, I would like you to test len with that frequency dictionary. And tell me if len actually give you a result.
But this will just be the length of the value, right?
So it means that when you have an empty, I mean, I just want to know if this produce a good result or not. Typically, length, if it is bigger than 0, it means that.
Yeah, so I just use it as, instead of if not, I just use the if length is greater than 0.
Another option. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see.
Okay. Yeah. Now continue, please.
Okay. Yeah. So then here the same thing again, and then I just print it out. I separate it and then I print it out. So.
Okay, that's clear. Okay, what else?
And then search for students, which is basically the same thing. I just I ask them for the student ID, and then I just put if the student ID is in the students, and then I just put it into the info, which is why I think it is easier to use the dictionary here, because I can just
do this,
and now I can just print out the first name, last name, student ID, and classification.
But you mean that this code cannot work if students is okay? I understand. I understand your point, but you have to also understand that you are searching by student ID. Am I right? So student ID, if you search by student ID, yes, it is easy, and you can do the same even if you are using a dictionary inside, even if you're using a string inside to keep the information, but a
Right, right.
student ID, so this way you are able to actually use it with dictionary and list. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, that is true.
Okay. Yeah, but it is true that when you try to get the first name from info, yes, it's more easier to have it at the dictionary. I agree.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What else?
Then of course I have the else statement. If there is no, then I just put the student with this ID is not found. And
No,
then
okay.
after that is just menu.
But then my question to you that, okay,
Yeah.
so it means if I want to search for a student, I need to know his ID, but then from where you get the ID? Oh, you get the ID from here like that.
Yeah, you get the ID from when you add student. Yeah, you get ID from
Okay, so you
if you
ask,
student add
okay,
student.
so
Yeah.
wait, is it the exercise? Let me check the exercise again. Is it the exercise was talking only about searching using the ID? He does not talk about searching using name, for example. Just for
Oh,
me, yeah, let me
I
just check.
I don't think it asked for that. If I'm not mistaken, let me also double check. Yeah.
No, it is checking for ID. You are correct. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you're correct.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
moving
Continue,
on.
please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then here is the simple part. It's just the menu. So I print the menu. And this time, better than the last time I made a menu, now I know to use this instead of creating the space manually. Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
So you
in the
define the
selection.
main
Yeah.
and you call the main. That is
Yeah.
interesting.
So first I call this, and then and then I call the main outside. And then so I use while true again. And then I call the display menu. And then I have my if statements like basically if the selection one, then first one, second two, second one, third one, and then exit, I will just print saving to students, and then I will write to the file and print and exit the product.
And you call main, and this is call true, and then you call display menu.
Yeah.
But why
And then
you make separate functions for each? Like here, and
yeah, because here I'm reading the file. I want to read the file before I start with the menu.
did you write? I mean, did you try to add something and then it does it really write to the file? Did you try that? So
What do
where
you
is
mean?
your selection? So your selection 4, you are
Yeah.
saying that you are saving to the file, right? Student text file.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
write students. Okay. So may I see how you can really write? Can you show me an example just for writing?
Okay. Let's say I add a student. Now let's say I wanna add a student. Let's say I just say Bob, add first name, ID number. Let's say I put 9. Classification also I'll put 9. And then if I don't want to enter another student, no. So then now I exit. And now if I go to my students file, oh wait, wait. How come? Hmm. Wait. This should once I add the student here, same thing again. Yeah, I don't want to enter another student. Let's say I want to view my students. Yeah, okay. And I can search for the student if I put 9. Okay, all that works. And then if I press 4, okay, it doesn't write.
Okay. So, okay. My question to you would be,
But I tried it and it wrote.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had like you could see I had the examples there. It was written down the 2 lines. I did the same thing and it wrote.
That's quite interesting. So, okay, where do you write to the file?
Yeah, I have my
Where do you call it?
oh. Here.
Okay. And my question now would be, after you, so may I ask you one thing? Can you please, before you called it, can I know, because I suspect two things. I want to suspect your input. I want to suspect also the function that is going to try to write the content of the student. So to be able to find out what is the issue, would you please try to print the student before you try to write?
So you want me to print student here?
Yes. Print is one of the troubleshooting methods.
Okay, so I'll just do the same
Just
thing
make
again.
sure the indentation is correct,
Oh,
please.
sorry. Yeah, sorry. Automatically will. That's all. Okay. Yeah, I'll just do the same thing again. 9. Okay.
Did you
Oh,
does it add anything? I
okay.
see
So
that
this is students. Okay, good. But when I write, oh,
that's interesting, huh?
what is my issue? It right? Is it because I didn't like it just didn't save fast enough, or I didn't refresh or something?
We have to check. Actually, that's quite weird if you do it one
Yeah.
time and it doesn't do it. So it seems no, you keep that printing. We would like to,
Okay.
because we still do not know where is the issue. Okay, it could be one step that you have done, and yeah, it could be one step that you have done, and we are not really still aware of that. Let me check. So when you add a student here,
Yeah.
okay. Can you please let me know? Can you do a print, please, after you add a student?
Okay, you want me to print down here?
Yes.
Okay, you want me to print students?
Yes. Okay. And
I'll do something different. Maybe there 9, 10. No. Okay. And it worked perfectly
so
fine.
it means that you're able to add. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
So
So now if I exit,
yes,
now it works perfectly fine.
but then
Now
check your file.
Okay.
Wow, that's quite strange.
Okay. Let's say I remove the print. And then I do it again. And I add. So this was the exact same code I had earlier. And let's say I put Parker teacher, and then I put 2011. I don't have a student, no. And now I put 4. It saved the teacher program. And okay, so now it's working.
Quite strange.
I
Quite
didn't
strange.
change.
So
Yeah.
okay, I would say that this is actually quite interesting, because this is the kind of bugs that you're able to see. So code sometimes works, sometimes doesn't work.
I think it might have been an error with the student text didn't refresh after I exited.
One little possibility. Yep, maybe that is true. May I know one thing from you?
Yeah.
Your add students does return anything or no? Your add student function, does it return anything? It doesn't return anything.
No, it doesn't return anything.
May I know why it doesn't return anything?
I don't need to return anything, right?
Why? I mean, suppose now you are, I would say you're not in a junior position. So So that's why everything we need to question. Why we don't need to return every function, if it do something to an input, it need to return something. Same like you've done before, you return a tuple. But now you are adding, but you didn't return, but still the students have the changes that you add to it. Why?
Is it because this one I'm modifying like the input directly? Like I'm changing the like the input in the like students. I'm changing it directly. So I don't need to return anything because I'm just changing the student dictionary.
Okay. That is interesting answer. But may I know, can you please create a function for me that take a string and call it change str, pass it a string, and then I want you to assign the string to be maybe pop, and then return the string. Okay, now I want you to, down here, I want you to actually call the function and pass it a string and pass it hash. But I want you to actually, before you do that, I want you to store s equal hash. And then you pass s.
Oh, okay, you pass it s into this.
Yes. Okay. So on top of it, you say s equal hash. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I want you to comment that so that we don't have to bother with just comment only the main.
Comment main. Yeah.
Yes.
Comment the main. All right. Oh, I need to print.
Can you please? Yeah, that's good. And you print s, please. After this, you print s here.
Oh, after
the function, because we are changing.
We're changing the function. Yeah. Right.
Okay, so it means that you pass s to the function. You're trying to change s inside the function from hash to pop, and you are returning what you changed, and what you changed is pop, right? Because you changed str as pop and you printed that out here, but you try to print s again, it remains hash. It's not pop. Why?
So it doesn't save the value into the.
Yes.
So is that what the return statement is doing?
The return statement, it returns something that got printed out, but you didn't save it. Right? Okay, but why, when you do the same to the dictionary, it actually changed the dictionary? You did not need to return anything. So why it works with why it doesn't work with a string that you try to change its content, but it works with the dictionary that you try to change its content, and it really maintained the changed content after you add student function. You add student. You change student inside. You add a student. You try to print out a student, and it is true that student dictionary got changed. You exactly doing the same here with a string, but it doesn't do it. We talked about it before, but I think you forgot it. But this is a very important concept. That's why. So again, okay. Now, I think your answer is actually, although it is a guessing answer without remembering the concept that we talked about. But okay. So if you talk about here, this.
Oh, I remember. You said that one word. You said that they are. What's the word you said? You said the dictionaries are special because they are. What's the word? I can't remember what's the word, but it's because dictionaries can be directly changed by methods. The content can be changed, and the changes will stay, but strings cannot. What's the word?
We call that
Mutable, right?
yeah, this is one of the things. Yes, it's dictionary. Yes, I understand that, but this is not the specific term that we're talking about. Yeah, yeah, I know that you're trying to remember. So
Yeah.
I would like to tell you that typical data types like string, integer, and maybe even a character or Boolean. This is this kind of data types or variables is passed by value. It means that this string that is passed inside change string method is actually a copy of that string. It's a copy. So we take a copy from S and we pass it here. And when we change the string to actually pop, we are in a totally different memory space than the main S here.
Right, I see.
So, okay, now, again, the concept when you are dealing with dictionary and lists, the concept is called passing by reference. Passing by reference means that I don't make a copy of the parameters that I'm passing, but instead I give the real memory address. That's why any changes, it remains.
Right.
I mean, I'm not sure. Do you remember that concept?
I remember you mentioned it. Yeah.
Sure.
You talked about it before. Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
then we continue. Yeah. So okay. I want you to run one more time, please.
Okay.
So I want you to view the content of student first.
All right. View. There you go.
Okay, excellent. After you view, you add one student.
Let's say I add Wayne. So I make it 12.
Okay, now you don't want to add, right? Just say no.
Yeah, so M. All right.
And then I would like you to view the students again, please.
Okay. There you
Okay, it's added and exit.
Okay.
Okay, can you please check?
There you go.
Okay, that's good. Okay, then we are done. Yeah.
All right.
We can continue.
Okay. So I stop sharing?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay, so actually, yeah. What I want to say here that so what you have done actually satisfy the conditions here, right? Am I right? This one and this one.
Oh yeah. Oh, this was for the one we did last week.
Yes, but I mean the example for it to complete, we need to find words that occur at least X times. So it means that we need to make a function to search for the dictionary, the frequency dictionary, and we pass it a number of times. So let's say this one get the most occurred word, right? So the most occurred word in the examples that you created Mike and Ash with 4. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, but what if I would like to say that I would like to get a list with all, not only with a single word that occurred the most, but maybe with all the words that occur more than 3 times. So this is actually a function that you need to, a method that you need to create. So let the user choose at least X times and allow it as a parameter to the method. So the user will pass to the method the number of times that the word actually occur, and based on that, you will return a tuple contain a list and an integer. Okay?
Okay.
And the list of words should be ordered by their frequency. So the idea here from the song dictionary, I see actually in your case, what is the file that you used so far? Do you remember what's the file that you used for frequency? The song lyrics?
Yeah, the file we used with the song lyrics. Yeah, it was called song_lyrics_lect6_python.text.
Okay. So we actually need to find the most frequent word and then add it to the list. And then we need to delete it. And then we keep repeating. Or maybe you think of a better way if you want. So at the end, I will pass you a certain frequency, and I would like you to search for the inside the dictionary for all the words that have more than 3 occurrences. 3 or more occurrences.
Right, 3 or more. Okay. And I will also need a statement to say, let's say they say 10 and there is, and like, or she says 50 and there's no words that has more than 50 words or well, 50 or more words. So I need a message also for that, right?
To protect, yes, as a protection.
Yeah.
Yes, that's good.
Okay.
So, but then you can test it with your simple dictionary, but then actually it make more sense to use the dictionary that has the lyrics of the song itself.
Right.
Okay. So I can give you a copy and then we can have a look at this. You can start sharing.
Okay, I got your image. Okay. Let me start sharing my screen. Okay. Open up the image here. All right. Okay, now I'm trying to recall this lyrics that we did last time, which we used the split to get the, and then we have dictionary. All right, for row in lyrics, row equals okay. So you ignore the dictionary. You can see dictionary row. Okay, let's see.
So can you remind me, please, what are you trying to do here?
Yeah, I'm trying to remind myself now. Okay, so here, we take also right. Okay, so I was getting the highest frequency word. Well, this will give me the number that is.
This was the kind of testing that you're doing.
Yeah, at the beginning.
Okay.
And then I was trying to get the value, the word for that, which is basically what I've done here.
Okay.
This.
Okay.
Yeah. This is what I tried to do here, basically. Yeah. But now I don't need this because I need to find the words that occur at least this amount of times, right? Okay. First of all, I need to get this to work. Okay, yeah, this is not working, and now I forget how I remember this was the issue we had last class. This same issue. I need to remember what I did. But actually, this lyrics won't even call this.
Why? Why it doesn't?
There is no statement or anything that calls this that is
It is
related to
true.
this
Yeah, it's true.
text. Yeah.
I think lyrics, maybe you already copied it up here, please. Can you check here?
Oh, I see. We copied it.
You put it
Okay.
in a variable. This is just to
Oh,
simplify the matter to us.
yeah, because at that point we didn't know how to, I didn't know how to do that. I see. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, so this gets twinkle because twinkle is done the most times. Okay. Now what I want to do just to make it more easy around, I want to print this. I want to print this. And I want to, okay, I'm already printing the key. Okay. Right. So this has the whole thing. All right. And now that it is in a dictionary. Perfect. So highest you can see, okay, so you get the value, the highest number, perfect. So that will give me 17. Perfect. Okay. And then here, okay, so yeah, this actually works also. It's just basically this, just a bit worse. But okay. Um, okay, so that is working. Now I want to let the user choose amount of times. All
So
right.
assume that we want all the frequencies that it is 7 and above. So now
Right.
you know that it means that your function need to return twinkle little star.
Yeah. NI.
And
This
I,
is
yes,
not
yeah,
in
because it's
order
not
and
arranged.
what.
Yes.
Yeah, this is not arranged.
Okay.
You are yeah, this is not arranged. Okay. Now this is confusing. Okay. So first of all, I need them to do that, and then I need to check frequency. Okay. So basically what I need to do here is I need to get the value from them, get the input from them,
So first
and
you have
then
two functions. I know what these two functions do for you. This function and this function.
oh,
Sometimes
okay.
going up the ladder needs
Yeah.
the help, need assistant of
Okay.
helper functions.
Yeah, so this function is the one that creates it into a dictionary, into this dictionary.
Okay, so it
This
gives you
is
the
this function.
frequencies, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then you pass the frequencies to the most common word, and this gives you the top one, only the top
Yeah.
list, right?
Yeah, so actually I shouldn't be using this. I should just be using this.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I should be changing if I open this. Now I need to change this in these terms, right? So what am I doing? What am I doing here? Okay. Right. So I want this to be frequency dictionary.
Yes, not
Well, I
necessary.
don't need, well,
Not necessary. You
yeah,
can just call it.
I just call it and then, yeah,
You
sorry,
pass
that
it.
is,
Yeah.
yeah, that is a bit, yeah, I just want to, um, I don't, actually, yeah, we can print it,
Yes, you can print it,
here,
but you have to pass it. Yeah,
I will use
frequency
this,
dictionary.
and then I will just comment this. Okay, will that, work? Straight up? No,
No, it
because it's
doesn't
not
work
defined.
because you didn't call this
Right.
function yet. So you have to call this function.
I need to call this function. And let me just call it here above, no problem. Or I'll just call it down here, so it's more simple.
Yes, true.
All right. No, now it should work. No.
No, it doesn't work because you return something, but you did not save what is returned.
Right. Okay. Okay. What if I just do it like this?
You can, yes. It is not so much readable, but yes, you can do that.
Oh, it is taking time to oh wow. Is it
But it
because
works. Yeah,
okay, it
it's
works.
too much. Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah, the way
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so
Okay,
but
but
it give you the result.
okay, perfect.
But
So
then
now,
this cannot really help you to get what you
yeah,
are talking about, because this give you only the maximum. Am I right?
yeah, okay. So now down to business. So max frequency here is what I don't need now actually. I need so what I need is an input
Just
from
I
value.
want you, if you want to make a change, please don't change this function. Make another
Okay,
copy.
make another copy. Okay.
Yeah, and call that copy that you would like to say words often.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, okay, let me think here. So I need okay. For now I'm just going to get rid of this
No
like
problem.
the safety statement. Okay. So now what I want is I want to take an input. Let's say I will get least times. Might be a confusing way to type it, but let's say these times equal input, and then it'll be easier if I just copy the input from here. Yeah. Say I just copy this.
So typically it is more recommended that you pass your input. So you take your input outside the method and you pass
Right.
it to the method as a parameter. So
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
least times
Yeah.
pass, yeah,
Yeah.
get it
You're right.
outside.
You're right. You're right. Okay. Okay. Um. Okay. For now, I actually want to put it above this. Okay. And now I want this to be. Oh, this is like a misleading. I just put oftentimes. Okay. So now this will give me the okay the value. So now I need to check this dictionary, and I need to say that, and I need to check values for above this.
Mhm.
So okay. Let me just do some placeholders here first. Let's say if um x, I'll just put it as x first, and then I'll make it is greater than or greater than or equal to often times something like this. I'm just thinking. So this will be the okay, perfect. Okay, so if it's good. So this will look at. Oh, I need a for loop actually for this. I need to loop through every variable.
But I would say we know very well that this function will return to you the most frequency of code. Why you need to repeat the code here and not just call the function itself, the most common words. Why you need, if there is a code here that is already done for you here, why you need to repeat it again here?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to follow this, but if I do that, this will just give me the
The maximum.
highest,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. And he's saying to you in the exercise that if you delete, so if you know that this is the maximum, you get it, and then you know
yeah.
that, and you save it, and then you delete it from the dictionary itself, it means that it will find the next highest one. I say again.
I see.
So
Oh, I
you make
see.
use of that. You still have a code to write, but you are just making use of that function that you already built. And you keep
Oh, I
calling it.
see.
You get something from it, which is the maximum, and then you save the maximum, this, and you delete it from the
Right.
dictionary. If you do that,
So,
it will tell you the
and
second.
I should keep deleting and deleting until I reach this number.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Right. Okay.
This is the key.
Okay, yeah, we're very smart. Okay. So now the important thing of how to do that. So I should be calling most common words. Okay, so first I want to say um I want to call most common words. Actually, I want to call this in the method itself. Um,
But if you want to make use, make sure that you save the return, because the print just shows something on the screen, but does not really save it inside the
yeah,
memory.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't leave it as the print here. I need to create a variable there. But yeah. So I can say um, this is put into a tuple.
Um, yeah, it
Right?
returns the tuple to you, but you are free to save it in whatever
Hmm.
dictionary, list. It's up to you. You can try.
But how would I, if it is already changed into a tuple here, now it's going to be confused. I need to put it into a dictionary. So I need to do similar to what I did here and put it into a dictionary, right? So let's say I put hmm. Okay, confusing actually. It's like okay. Hmm. Let me think. So this is most common. I needed to hmm. Actually it's fine if it stays like this for now. But I want to know if let's say I just equate it to like highest. And if I print this highest, what comes up?
Yes, yes. I love the way that you think now. Yes. Simple step at the moment. Every time, simple step. Yeah.
It is put it out of there. Oh, oh yeah. Wait. Let's get rid of this one. Okay, so it saves it in the same way.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my memory of tuple is not so good. But it'd be easier if I could change it, but never mind. Um, okay, so now I get this. So actually,
You
that's
can
actually
get
good.
the content of a tuple using the same way that you get content out from a
Like,
list.
like if I just do like, for example, let's print highest 0, like that.
Yeah, yeah.
For fair. Okay, it's the same as this. Okay, great. Okay, that's good. That's good. So actually, okay, that's easy actually. Okay. So now all I need to do is create it so that I keep looping through this and deleting it every time it. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's do let's do something like this. If I do I use like that, I need to do so if I do something like I guess of course I'll have to change it all my once I put it into the list. But let's say I do if highest 1 is greater than often greater or equal to often times. Yeah, of course this is not for the results. Um, But I'm getting jammed here. Okay. It's like simple, but I'm just getting jammed. Okay. So yeah, if I is greater than oftentimes. Okay, good. Now this will make sure that I am. And let's just print I 0 first. Oh, wait, you want the return as the tuple as well. I see. Okay. So now this will just give me this. Yeah. Okay. Um, and now if I enter, okay, let's say I enter 18. Okay. I enter 17. Or I enter 16. Oh, wait, I had some issue. See. See. Why is this seems? Okay, are they both not integers?
Did you convert your input to an integer?
Oh,
Where is your input?
my input is
Line.
up here.
Yes. Did you convert it to integer? Do you remember how
I
to
did
convert to
not.
integer?
Yeah, I just put integer here, right, in front.
Yes.
I just put integer, something like that, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
I see. Now if I do, let's say I want to do integer, perfect, and if I want to do, perfect, okay. So now what I need to do, I need to loop through every time and just delete it every single time. That is confusing. But, hmm. Okay.
You know the command of deleting? So I would not put, I would not start putting a loop without trying to delete a single item first and then print the dictionary out to see if this have done some effect.
Right. But should I then delete? So I can't delete from the tuple. I should delete straight from the dictionary, right?
Yes. So you need to twinkle is the highest. Try to delete it. So see first how you can delete it.
Okay.
So without going inside the loop and deleting everything, you try to delete a single highest item and check.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay. But this right now, okay, this dictionary, is it even? It's not even in this.
Yes, true, because you didn't save it
Isn't.
into a variable.
Yeah, I didn't save it to remember. So I just want to. So I want to take this out.
Yes, correct.
And to put it here and just save it as its own dictionary.
Yes.
Or yeah, it is already technically saved, but never mind. Let me just file an error first. And now let me make sure this print. You can see if it's okay. Wait, oh wait. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay, now I want to put this into here
Yes, correct.
instead of that. So now if I do, let's say something like this, blah 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 blah, and here I um delete um, um, let's say frequency dictionary, and I do like highest, well, that seems like it would work. So now if I put, okay, wait. First, let me, okay, never mind, never mind. Okay, I put 15 here. Now, I see. Okay. What's happening here? Okay. First, let me just try to delete this. All right, so
Comment it. It need modification, but okay.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. First, let me have the frequency here, and let me have higher and okay. Let me do this first. Now, why? Let me see what. So this will give me the frequency dictionary, and this will give it to me and return highest. Right? Let me try print highest here. Let me not print this first. Oh, sorry. Wait, what am I doing? Okay. Not print this. This also give me some error, but let me see. Okay, yeah. So I do get. First, I don't need this. I do get that. So now if I print highest 0, it is twinkle.
Yeah, but can you
So,
see that it is a list? So you are
oh, right.
so that is why you need to get rid of it is not a string. So what I would recommend to test your delete way, that you don't use highest at the moment because it needs some work from you. But I would, so we know twinkle is a highest. So I would say pass twinkle as a key without putting highest. Just put it, write it with your own hand, twinkle.
Okay.
And try to delete it.
I have another question also.
Yes.
Can I delete from the value, like the number from the value? Let's say I want to delete from the integer value, like 17, for example. Can I? Or can I only delete from the key?
The tuple, you cannot change it. Tuple cannot get changed. You have to.
I mean, like this dictionary. Like now, I will delete it using twinkle. Right?
Yes, exactly. Yes. So it will
Can I
delete everything.
also-
It will delete. It will not delete the key only. It will delete the key and the value.
Yeah, but can I delete? So now I'm deleting from the key. Can I delete from the value? Like, can I say delete from 17? Or can I only delete using the key?
You can only delete using the key. You cannot. You
I
don't have
see.
access to the value.
I see. Okay. So let me uncomment this. So now you have printed the whole thing. And now printed it.
Now you see you don't have twinkle anymore, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So it means that this is the correct way. If you put twinkle in the correct way without passing it in a list like that. So now I would like you to put this twinkle, add square bracket before it. See if it still work or not.
Okay. 1 second. I just want to check if I can. I just want to make sure. Like, what if I do it again? Okay, perfect. Okay. I was just checking to make sure that it does. Now it will change. Okay, so you want me to add square bracket here? Like that. Yeah.
Now this is the same error that you got before, right? So it means you need to pass twinkle out as a string, not as a list. If you
Yeah.
put, yeah, so you have to take out the listing part, and that is a trick in itself.
Yeah. A trick that I have absolutely no clue how to do. Hmm.
Can you please make a list of two items and try to show me how you loop through a list?
Okay. What two items are you on? Let's say apple and orange.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
No, don't print. Make a loop to loop through the list.
Wait, I need this to be in quotations. Okay, wait, you want me to loop through? But what do you mean by loop through the list?
Did we learn any for loop? Did we learn how to loop through a list? You know how to loop through a dictionary, right? It means that you are able to get every single, you are able to actually say that, okay, the first element inside the list is
Yeah,
apple.
okay.
The second element is orange. I know
Right,
that.
I see you.
Yeah. Mhm.
So if I use, let's say, for what should I use here? Let's say for item
For fruit inside
for fruit.
list.
For fruit.
In.
Yeah, in list. Yeah, this I remember.
Okay, that's
And
good.
then I will just bring fruit.
Okay, that's good. Excellent.
Yeah.
Run.
Oh, sorry, wait.
Just comment
Comment
this.
is like, yeah. Uh, comment this also, and this. Oh,
So this is the error that you're getting, right?
yeah.
Is this, can you refer back to your code and check if this is the way that we define a list?
Uh,
Do you still
oh,
keep any of
I
your,
forgot the equal.
yes.
Uh-huh, I see. I see. That's, yeah, I forgot. I forgot to, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
may you please print list before the loop and see how it looks like? Before this for
Okay.
loop, print list.
Yeah,
So what are you getting here? You're getting square brackets
right.
with items inside. And then using this loop, you manage to get every
Right,
item. Am I right?
right,
Now,
right.
can you please remove orange?
Yeah,
Okay, now run.
right. Okay.
Now, now you remember the base. This is the basics.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
think by knowing so, you are able to.
Okay. I also want to just check what happens if I do, let's say, this. Because now it is
Now it's not a
become
list
not
anymore,
as
but
exactly, but it will still, I see. But I'm just trying to see if how I can manipulate highest. But yeah, okay, I see. Okay, I don't need this. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so now I should just do, yeah, okay, very simple. I should just do for let's say word or for lyric in highest,
Mhm.
right? And then let me bring lyric. Now what will you give me? You will actually give me just, so you should give me just this, but in a list, right? Yeah. But that's why like I tried to do earlier. So then I'm doing it a bit of a long way.
Not really. You just need to tune your code. Your code is so far moving in the correct direction.
Because
Just
highest
fine
is not a
tuning.
list. Yeah, but now technically lyric is a list now.
So what you are doing at the moment, this for loop does not loop through the list. It loops
I
through
see.
a tuple.
I see.
Okay. That
Okay.
is excellent. So you managed
see.
to get Twinkle alone.
Yeah.
Because you loop through the list. Okay, now we are
Now-
able to delete it.
Yeah. So I want to delete from the lyric. I believe so.
Yeah, let us see. Let us see if this is also, again, it is a matter of fine tuning. So
Okay. Correct.
you managed to delete it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but you will not be able to do that but okay, yeah, I think it's okay. Truly
Well, it
fine.
should
Yeah,
work, right?
yeah,
So
it is
now,
fine.
if let's say I just do this, and now, so now I have, okay, that's so much of clutter here. Let me separate this. Oh, sorry. So now I have this. Now I want to make it so that this for loop will run and we'll go through this. Okay, so that deletes. That's good. Now I need to connect this. Let's say I connect this here. Almost like this, right? If I'm not- So this, what will this do now? This will do, if of course my oftentimes is not. So if the value of highest is more than the value here, I will go into here and delete. That's good. That's great. Now, that will only work the first time, of course. So if I, let's say I do this, 15, they should think, okay. So now technically I just need to just do this, just loop this, right?
Yes, yes.
So now, let's say oftentimes, okay, so my highest should change now. Okay, I just want to test something. Now, if I print highest, what comes up? So I'll need to call this again, or wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Print highest. What comes up? What? Oh, and the, let's say, occurrence.
Yes, correct. Yes, correct.
Yeah, put that's it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it will still, because so now I'll need to call this again actually. So every time I do this, I will need to call this again so that it will change.
Excellent.
So
Excellent
this
thinking.
calling will be in the loop. This calling should be in the loop.
Correct.
Okay. So now I have this chunk. And now I need to loop this chunk. Right, so how should I do that? Let's say if I do first, let me just try to loop. So let me just do a what if I just do while? Actually, what if instead of an if statement, I just do while?
While is a loop, not a single if.
Yeah. So now while this is greater than this, it will do this.
Okay, try to do it.
But of course, again, this will not, because my highest will not be. So this, but I just want to check if this will. Oh, right. So I need to at least do it once. Yeah. So this should do it. The loop will run once. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, so you delete it and then it loops it again up to here. And then this, because now twinkle is not found. I'm assuming, yeah, so this will give me twinkle again. And then twinkle is not found in here, so I get my error. So now all I need to do is put this inside. What happens if I put it in here? Or I should put it at the end, actually. I should put it down here. What? Great. Okay. What highest one? So here's 17. Here's 15. Lyric higher 0. Good go. Right now. U12. So now, oh, U12 is less than 15. Okay. So now if I put, let's say, 10. Aha! Okay. Now I don't want to print this. I just want to print the lyric at the highest. Let's say I put 10. Okay. We are getting somewhere now.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so the lyric and I'm deleting. But my issue here now is they want a list of tuples that is
Mm-mm.
saved. So
Mm-mm.
now technically I have it here. Highest will technically just keep looping this after this after this. But I also need the first one. I'm trying to see if I can just get, because now if I just don't print this, technically the code gives the correct answer. This is what they want me to give. Of course, I don't have a return,
But
but
why
I.
little contains 8, but this is a different story. Just focus first on
Oh
making.
wow! Oh wow! I didn't even notice. Oh wow! But when I put 15, oh right, because I'm printing it here before I go into the loop. So okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Um, let me print. Let me print. Um, let me print it at this. Let me print it. Um, let me print here. No, where do I want to print now? Let me think. Uh, let me print here first. Let's see. This will only give me. This will not print anything else, right? So I will just get print out. And now if I print it here, what happens? Ah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because so what happens here is I will print highest here, which will
Yeah,
be,
that's okay. That's totally fine. Yes.
yeah. And then it will stop here when it is less, which is why now the 8 won't be there. Okay, that's good. Um,
So
let
if
me get it. Let's say I bring this up here, and now let me uncomment this. Sorry. Let's do this. And then let's go like that. Then like this and like this. Oh wait, I didn't even call the. Uh,
doesn't work.
I will just call this. Will it work? And then I bring this here, or do I have to keep that? Yeah,
It
I
doesn't
can bring this
matter.
here.
It doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But
Yeah, it
it's
doesn't.
more yeah, easier for you to put the
Readable.
code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Oftentimes you didn't pass anything to it. You have to pass something as a parameter.
Right. Sorry, I got put that. Okay. I hope I didn't make any mistake.
Mhm.
Okay. It is working.
Yep, it is working. It's true. Yeah, but
Technically,
we did not return
it-
anything. Yeah, so
yeah,
you printed everything that, yes, one by one you
but
printed
no
everything,
return.
but no
Yeah.
return because you did not build something to return.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would say look again on how you returned a list in the previous code. In the previous code, in the most common words, you
Yeah, this one,
actually
yeah.
return something.
Yeah.
But
what?
here you're returning a list
Yeah.
and a number inside a tuple.
Yeah.
In this
Correct.
case, you need to return a list that is full of tuples. Not a tuple in this case. So just here.
I see. Okay.
Okay.
So I just need to create a variable, right? So just create like a list like that.
Exactly.
And I just need to put in highest, right? I just need to.
Yes. Yes.
Like if I'm not doing this wrong, I should put it at the start, right? I should put it at the start. If I'm not wrong, I should put it here. And let's say I put it as what should I put it? Occurrence equals. Oh wait, I need to make it into equals this. So now it is a list, and then I should just end like what and highest.
Okay.
And now let's print occurrence and see if I am stupid or if it is actually going through. And let's not print highest. No. Yeah. Okay. Okay. But now if I were to no, this is not. If I were to return occurrence, this will not work. Yeah, it will not work. Right? Wait, what am I doing here?
Can you please hover over the occurrence error and tell me what is it saying?
Oh, right. This is stupid. I only called it in oh wait, cut the whole thing. I only called it in the loop.
That's why outside the loop it does not know anything about it. Yeah.
Let me call it at the start. Yeah. That's a stupid thing. Okay.
Excellent. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now let us not print occurrence here. So now you should only print loss. All right. Okay.
So you managed to do it. Yeah. Yeah. That's excellent. Excellent.
Yeah. This is exactly what happens with all my codes. I will always do so much of trial and error before I.
Which is okay. I mean, that is yes, you are following the correct way, but I don't want you to. I mean, you are moving in the correct direction. Your mind is straightforward and much better than other students. But I would say the only thing is maybe just fine tuning and maybe also like we did together now, we do a simple test and then we grow up the code a little bit by little bit, but so far it's okay. Okay, let me share with you, please. This is just 1 or 2 minutes only. I will not take more than that.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to go to the temple after this.
Okay. Yeah. Just 2 minutes.
Sure.
So do you see that code? Do you still remember what this code is doing?
Oh, okay. F equals n. If n is equal to 1, return 1. If n equals 2, return 2, else return.
Do you remember actually how a Fibonacci
Yeah.
works? Can you
Oh,
still remember?
we did this a while ago. Yeah.
It's quite some time, but okay.
Yeah,
So
Fibonacci sequence. Yeah.
so can this is how a Fibonacci should work.
So yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So if we say f to the power of f2,
yeah.
so it means that what does it mean? Can you still
Yeah, I
remember?
remember it adds the
The previous
two values, yeah, in this sequence. Yeah.
Okay.
So 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 5, 3, 5, 8, yeah.
Okay. Then so let me assume back here. So take this as it is, I mean, take the code here as it is. So if it is 1, you return 1. If it is 2, you return 2. Else you call this. Okay. But this
Right.
actually, this is not the perfect way to actually do this code, because if this number grows, you will find yourself actually doing a lot of recursive calls. So if we talk about putting here n equals 34, that is a lot of calls that you need to do. Okay. So I will just show you one thing here. So can you see here, please, that actually, okay, so this n is assume that it's 5.
Okay.
Okay. And then it means that we need to call n minus 1, which is 4, and n minus 2, which is 3. Okay. The point here that this 3 will do another 2 calls, f2, and which is n minus 1 and n minus 2 here. So again, this actually is actually repeated. So it means that if I manage to save these values, okay, I no need to actually keep calling fib2 and fib1, because I already call it here and I know what is the result. So the point here that you are able to improve the Fibonacci algorithm by storing values inside a dictionary. Okay, so every time you want to call Fibonacci 3, for example, so you will check first, is it saved inside the dictionary, or I need to really do the function call? So you need to improve the efficiency of the code, this code, by using dictionaries. So by here, I stop. We don't continue anymore. And we discuss this next time.
Okay.
Okay, then see you next class.
All right. Okay.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.